Raising responsible children in this smartphone generation. The phone that changed Anna's life. The gift she wanted most. It started with a simple question, but it was a question that would change everything. "Mom," Anna said one bright Saturday morning, "when will I get my own phone?" Mrs. Grace looked up from the kitchen table where she was peeling yams for breakfast. She had heard the question many times before, but this time Anna's voice was different. It was not just a question, it was a demand wrapped in sadness. "All my friends in school already have smartphones," Anna continued, her big eyes filling with frustration. "Mary has one, Joy has one, even Ben has one. Why am I the only one left out? People laugh at me when I say I don't have a phone." Mrs. Grace sighed. She loved her only daughter deeply. At 13 years old, Anna was smart, playful, and full of dreams. She wanted to be a doctor one day, but now, the only thing she wanted was a phone. The family discussion. That night at dinner, Anna brought it up again. "Dad, please. I am old enough now. I promise I will only use it for school. I need Google to do my homework, and sometimes the teacher asks us to search for things online." Mr. John, her father, shook his head slowly. "Anna, you are still young. A smartphone is not a toy. It can be useful, yes, but it can also bring problems you are not ready for." "But Dad," Anna pushed, her voice rising, "I am the only one in my class without one. Do you know how embarrassing it is? Everyone laughs at me." Mrs. Grace looked at her husband. "Maybe she has a point," she said softly. "Things are different now. When we were children, we didn't have phones. But today's world is not the same. Maybe we should give her one, just to help her with schoolwork." Mr. John frowned. "Grace, you know these children. They don't just use it for school, they use it for games, videos, and other things. I don't think Anna is ready." Anna's eyes filled with tears. She pushed her plate away. "You never trust me. You think I am a baby. I hate this." She stormed out of the dining room, leaving her food untouched. Mrs. Grace felt her heart sink. She hated to see her daughter so upset. The decision. The next day, Mrs. Grace went to the market. As she walked past the shops, she saw a phone shop with bright lights and shiny displays. She stopped, staring at the row of smartphones. A voice whispered in her heart, "Maybe if I buy it, Anna will be happy again. Maybe I am being too strict." Against her husband's advice, Mrs. Grace entered the shop and bought a brand new smartphone for Anna. That evening, she handed it to her daughter with a smile. "Here, my dear, this is for you." Anna's eyes widened. "Mom, my own phone? Really?" She jumped up, hugged her mother tightly, and screamed with joy. "Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much." Mr. John looked worried. "Grace, are you sure about this?" But Mrs. Grace waved her hand. "Don't worry. She promised to use it for school. Let's trust her." The first few weeks. At first, everything looked fine. Anna used the phone to download an English dictionary app. She used YouTube to watch science videos. She even sent her mother messages like, "I love you, Mom," just to show appreciation. Mr. John still watched closely. "So far, she is careful," he admitted. "Maybe we worried for nothing." But slowly, little changes began. The changes in Anna. Anna discovered WhatsApp and started chatting with her classmates. At first, it was harmless, sharing homework answers and class notes. But soon, the group turned into a place for jokes, gossip, and endless chatter. Then she discovered TikTok. Videos of dances, pranks, and challenges filled her screen. She laughed so hard that she forgot to study. She began sleeping late. At night, long after her parents thought she was asleep, Anna lay under her blanket. She promised herself just 10 more minutes. But those 10 minutes became 2 hours. In the morning, she struggled to wake up. Her once bright eyes looked tired. At school, teachers noticed. "Anna, what happened?" her English teacher asked one day. "You used to be sharp, but now you are always distracted." Anna forced a smile, but inside she knew the truth. The phone was stealing her time. A warning from Dad. One evening, Mr. John walked past Anna's room and saw the glow of the screen through the door. It was nearly midnight. He entered quietly and caught her scrolling through endless videos. "Anna," he said firmly, "why are you awake at this time? You have school tomorrow." Anna jumped, guilty. I was just checking something for school." Mr. John took the phone from her hands. "No, you are not being honest. This is what I feared. You are not ready." "Dad, please," Anna begged. "Everyone does it. It's not a big deal." But to Mr. John, it was a big deal. He turned to his wife later and said, "Grace, we made a mistake. This phone is changing her." Mrs. Grace bit her lip. Maybe she just needs time to adjust. But neither of them knew how deep Anna was already falling. And the wrong friend. One afternoon, while scrolling through social media, Anna received a message from someone she didn't know. "Hi, you look pretty," the message said. Anna's heart raced. Nobody had called her pretty like that before. She clicked on the profile picture, a smiling teenage boy. He said his name was Mike. "Thank you," Anna replied, smiling shyly at her screen. Soon, Mike was messaging her every day. He told her she was special, smarter than all her friends, and beautiful. Anna felt important. She started hiding the chats from her parents. She didn't know that Mike was not who he claimed to be. The first consequences. At school, Anna's grades began to drop. She used to be top 5 in her class, but now she barely passed her exams. At home, she no longer joined family conversations. She was always in her room, phone in hand. When her parents asked questions, she gave short answers. Mr. John grew worried. "This phone has built a wall between us and our daughter." But Mrs. Grace felt torn. "She is just growing up. Maybe we should let her be." What they didn't know was that bigger trouble was on the way. Don't forget to like, share your own experience in the comments, and subscribe for more powerful life stories like this. From Folktale Flame, The Trap Behind the Screen. The weeks rolled by, and the phone that once made Anna smile was now silently chaining her heart. Every morning before brushing her teeth, Anna reached for her phone. Every night, instead of praying as she once did with her parents, she scrolled endlessly until her eyes burned with sleep. But her parents only saw the surface. To them, Anna was just a little distracted. They had no idea of the storm brewing behind her glowing screen. The stranger named Mike. "Good morning, my queen." The message popped up on Anna's phone one Saturday morning. It was Mike again, the boy with the nice smile she had met online. His words made her feel special. He always called her queen, beautiful, or angel. No one in her school ever spoke to her that way. Anna giggled as she typed back, "Good morning." Mike replied quickly, "I missed you all night. You are the best part of my day." Anna's cheeks warmed. She felt butterflies in her stomach. She thought, maybe this is love. But the truth was hidden. Mike was not a teenager. He was an older man pretending to be young. He had found Anna's profile and decided to trick her. Soon, Mike began asking personal questions. "Do you live with your parents? Which school do you go to? Send me a picture. Please, just for me." Anna hesitated at first, but his sweet words melted her doubts. One night, she took a quick photo in her bedroom and sent it. "Just don't show anyone," she warned. "Of course not," Mike replied. "I would never hurt you." But little did Anna know, every picture she sent made her more trapped. The change in school. At school, Anna's teachers noticed the difference. "Anna, where is your homework?" her math teacher asked one morning. I forgot," Anna mumbled, her head low. "You forgot again?" The teacher sighed. This is not the Anna we know. Her classmates also noticed. Once a lively girl, Anna now kept to herself. Sometimes she laughed at her phone in the middle of class. Other times, she hid it under her desk to reply to Mike's messages. Mary, her best friend, whispered one afternoon, "Anna, what's going on with you? You're always on your phone. You don't even talk to us anymore." Anna snapped. "It's none of your business." Mary blinked in shock. Anna had never spoken to her like that before. Slowly, Anna's friendships began to fade. The phone became her only friend, or so she thought. The power of social media. One evening, Anna posted a selfie on her social media page. She felt pretty in her new red top. She waited eagerly for likes and comments. The first few came quickly. "Beautiful. Nice pic? Cute?" But then came the cruel ones. "Your nose is too big." "Ew, ugly. Who told you to post this?" Anna's heart sank. She stared at the screen, tears filling her eyes. She tried to ignore it, but the words cut deep. That night, she looked at herself in the mirror. "Maybe they are right," she whispered. "Maybe I am ugly." She deleted the photo, but the pain stayed. She began comparing herself to the perfect girls she saw online. Slim, flawless, smiling with expensive clothes. Anna felt smaller and smaller. The first big trouble. One night, Mike sent a new message. "Anna, if you really love me, send me a better picture. Something private. Don't worry, it's just for me." Anna's heart pounded. She knew it was wrong. She typed, "No, I can't." But Mike insisted. "If you don't, maybe you don't love me. Maybe you are just like the other girls who lie." Anna panicked. She didn't want to lose him. He was the only one who made her feel special. So, against her better judgment, she sent him a private picture. Mike smiled wickedly at his screen. The trap was complete. The next day, his message shocked her. "If you don't send me more pictures, I will share this one with all your friends." Anna gasped. Her hands shook. "No, please don't." But Mike only replied, "Then do what I say." Anna's secret world. From that day, Anna lived in fear. At school, she smiled weakly, but inside she was drowning. At home, she avoided her parents' eyes, afraid they would discover her secret. She deleted messages quickly, hid her phone under her pillow, and cried silently at night. Her once bright spirit was fading. The father's discovery. One Saturday morning, Mr. John entered Anna's room to call her for breakfast. She was in the bathroom, but her phone buzzed on the bed. Out of concern, he picked it up. A new message appeared. "Send more or everyone will see." Mr. John's eyes widened. His heart pounded. "What is this? Who is sending these messages to my daughter?" When Anna came out, he confronted her. "Anna, who is this Mike? What is going on?" Anna froze. Her lips trembled. "Dad, it's nothing. Please give me my phone." "No!" Mr. John thundered. "This is not nothing. This is dangerous." Anna burst into tears. "I didn't mean for it to happen. He said he loved me. I didn't know what to do." Mrs. Grace rushed in, alarmed by the shouting. When she heard the truth, she collapsed onto the chair, holding her head. "Oh God, what have we done?" The turning point. That evening, the family sat in the living room in silence. Anna cried softly. Mr. John's face was full of anger and regret. Mrs. Grace's eyes were red from weeping. Finally, Mr. John spoke. His voice was calm but firm. "Grace, this is what I feared. We gave her the phone too early. She was not ready." Mrs. Grace sobbed. "I only wanted her to be happy. I thought I was giving her love, but I see now, I was giving her danger." Mr. John held his daughter's trembling hands. "Anna, listen to me. That boy online is not your friend. He is a liar. He is using you. From today, no more secret phone use. We will help you, but you must trust us." Anna nodded weakly. For the first time, she felt relief. The secret was out. The aftermath. The next weeks were not easy. Anna cried often, ashamed of her mistakes. She avoided her classmates, fearing someone had already seen the pictures. But with her parents' support, she slowly began to heal. Her father installed parental controls on her phone. Her mother spent more time talking with her, listening to her feelings. The family began praying together again at night. Anna's journey was not over, but one thing was clear. Her life had changed, all because of a smartphone given too soon. Don't forget to like, share your own experience in the comments, and subscribe for more powerful life stories like this. From Folktale Flame, healing and lessons for all parents. The weeks after Anna's secret was exposed were some of the hardest in her young life. She no longer laughed easily. She no longer trusted her own choices. Sometimes she wished she could turn back time and never ask for that phone. But though the storm had broken her confidence, her parents were determined to help her rebuild. A new beginning. One evening, Mr. John sat Anna down after dinner. His voice was calm but firm. "Anna, I know you feel ashamed, but I want you to understand something. You are not alone. Many teenagers face this same problem when they get phones too early. This is not the end of your life. It is a lesson, and lessons make us stronger." Anna's eyes filled with tears. "But Daddy, what if people find out? What if they laugh at me?" Mr. John placed his hand on hers. "We will face whatever comes together. But first, we must make sure you are safe. That man who tricked you cannot control you anymore. We will protect you." Mrs. Grace added softly, "And Anna, you must forgive yourself. You are young, and young people make mistakes. What matters is that you learn from them." For the first time in weeks, Anna managed a small smile. The family's decision. The next day, Mr. John and Mrs. Grace sat together, determined to make new rules. "No more late-night phone use," Mr. John said. "Parental controls must stay on," Mrs. Grace added. "And," Mr. John continued, "Anna's screen time will be limited to just a few hours a week, and only for learning or safe communication with friends we know." Anna frowned at first, but she soon realized these rules were not punishment. They were protection. At school, news spread quickly in Anna's school that she had been spending too much time online. Though no one knew the full truth, whispers followed her. "She's always on her phone. I think something happened to her online. She's different now." Anna felt embarrassed, but instead of hiding, she decided to change. When Mary, her old best friend, came to sit beside her at lunch, Anna whispered, "I'm sorry for the way I treated you." Mary smiled. "I just want my old friend back." Slowly, Anna rebuilt her friendships. She joined her classmates in group studies again. She played sports after school instead of hiding with her phone. She was healing. The church lesson. One Sunday, Anna's pastor preached about guarding the heart in the digital world. "Parents," he said, looking across the congregation, "a phone in the hands of a child is like giving them the keys to a city without teaching them the roads. They will get lost. Technology is powerful, but it can destroy as easily as it can build. We must guide our children." Anna's parents nodded with heavy hearts. They now understood the truth in those words. Anna speaks out. Months later, Anna's school invited her to speak at a program about internet safety. She stood nervously before her classmates, holding the microphone. "At first, I thought my phone was a gift," she began. "But I didn't know how much danger was hiding inside. I trusted someone I met online, and it almost destroyed me. But I learned that real love and real friendship don't come from strangers on a screen. They come from people who truly care." The room was silent. Many students looked shocked. Some nodded in agreement. She finished with a strong voice. "Don't be in a hurry to get a phone. Enjoy your childhood. And parents, please protect your children. Don't just give them freedom without guidance." The applause that followed was loud and long. Lessons for parents and guardians. Anna's story carried many lessons that her parents wished they had known earlier. These became their guiding principles, and they shared them with other families. 1. Don't rush the phone. Children and teenagers don't need smartphones too early. Wait until they are at least 16 or older, when they are mature enough to understand responsibility. 2. Use technology as a tool, not a toy. Phones should first be for learning, research, and safe communication, not for endless entertainment. 3. Set clear boundaries. No phones at night, no secret passwords, no chatting with strangers. Parents must know what their children are doing online. 4. Talk openly. Create an atmosphere where children can share their online struggles without fear. Anna hid her secret because she was afraid of being judged. 5. Teach digital wisdom early. Just as parents teach children how to cross the road safely, they must also teach them how to cross the internet wisely. 6. Protect mental health. Social media can destroy self-esteem. Parents must remind their children, you are valuable as you are. Don't compare yourself to fake online images. 7. Be present. No phone can replace the love, attention, and guidance of a parent. Anna's growth. By the time Anna turned 16, she was wiser. She no longer cared much about likes or comments online. She was more focused on her studies, her friends, and her dreams of becoming a teacher. She still had a phone, but this time, she used it carefully. She knew the dangers now. She knew that behind every sweet word online could be a trap. One day, as she looked at her phone, she smiled softly and whispered, "This phone will never control me again. I will control it." Final word to all parents. Anna's story is not just her story. It is the story of thousands of teenagers around the world who are given smartphones too early. A smartphone can be a tool for knowledge or a weapon of destruction. Parents, don't rush. Protect your children's innocence. Give them love, time, and guidance before giving them technology. And above all, remember this: a phone can wait, but a child's safety cannot. Parents, remember, a phone can wait, but your child's safety cannot. If this story touched you, share it with another parent today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for more powerful real-life stories with lessons that matter. Don't forget to like, share your own experience in the comments, and subscribe for more powerful life stories like this. From Folktale Flame. Thanks for watching.